The purpose of this presentation is to provide an overview of two 100-level kinesiology courses, Kin 172, Introduction to Kinesiology, and Kin 175, Introduction to Research Methods of Physical Activity and Health. The purpose of these entry-level courses is to provide a consistent and accessible, comprehensive foundation for students to build a successful academic career. Early exposure to fields and careers in kinesiology, as well as critical thinking skills, will scaffold the learning process. When students reach the 300 and 400 level courses, they will be prepared to successfully evaluate, analyze, and create. Students will be provided with information on related careers in kinesiology, basic anatomy and physiology, research methods and ethics, and good research practices. These courses are designed to give students hands-on experience with basic data collection and entry-level analyses in groups and on themselves. In order to scaffold the learning process, these courses focus on knowledge and remembering and understanding and comprehension. Kin 172 provides an introduction to careers in areas of study in exercise physiology, biomechanics, motor control and learning, athletic training, and much more. Whereas 175 provides an introduction to research and exercise science. Both course curriculums include research methods, ethics, as well as data collection and analysis. Kin 175 is currently under redesign as part of the research-based course redesign project. This is under the direction of Dr. Marianne Winkelmess. This project is utilizing transparency teaching methods, including purpose, task, and criteria being clearly outlined in various methods for the student's success. Both courses will be created with purpose, task, and criteria built into all of the assignments, as well as learning techniques and the entire course overview. One method of assessment for Dr. Winkelmess's project is a survey that was distributed to UNLV students after a first-year seminar. And based on national data, UNLV students scored low compared to their cohorts in feeling valued as a student, recognizing when they needed help, as well as perceiving content mastery and their own skill development according to the ULOs. This report was from 2013. 2014 data is coming online, and the same survey was distributed in 2015. These same surveys will be utilized for the course after it has been implemented, Kin 175. In Kin 172, we can utilize the learning materials by Dr. Marilyn Mitchell. A recent publication from Cognella, Introduction to Kinesiology, the Science of Human Physical Activity. It says print and e-text as well as online content already developed and an excellent activity manual. The online content will be customized according to our specifications. This will be a 3-hour flipped course with all lectures online. Online content will utilize the teaching techniques mentioned earlier. Online lectures will be enforced, and the student will earn a significant part of their grade with successful completion of this material prior to classroom meetings. This will ensure that all students are exposed to the same information in the online lecture. Students will also meet once a week in a classroom lab meeting. Major tests will also be performed in the classroom, not online. Kin 175 is also a flipped class. The online learning environment and textbook are currently under development with Great River Learning, a subsidiary of Kendall Hunt. Royalties earned from the textbook and online course from UNLV students will directly fund undergraduate programs and classes. This project is a collaborative authorship using several experts in the field, including you. The online learning environment is being specifically designed to provide an engaging, transparent, and consistent format using empirically validated methods. These have been shown to assist students, particularly in the early levels of learning. The online learning environment will be enforced, and students who will be required to complete the module prior to their classroom lab meeting. Again, it's a 3-hour flipped course, and tests will be administered in the classroom. Here's a brief overview, and you have an access to a more detailed document of the research topics divided between the two courses. Students may receive some of the same information from our first-year seminar from Dr. Tony Terrell. Therefore, it will be very important to collaborate closely with Dr. Terrell, the developer of that course, to make sure that any topics are reinforcing concepts he has previously introduced. The students who have already taken HSC 100 can help mentor students who have not in the basics of how to find a paper and other topics covered in HSC 100. And down to business. Each course could have 240 per section per semester and 120 in the summer. So a section of 240 for 172 and also for 175. Both courses are 3 hours with online component counting for 2 hours, and this can be run by a course coordinator. Classroom lab meetings will count for 1 hour, following the traditional UNLV timeline of 1 hour and 15-minute classes. These can be taught by qualified PTIs and certain graduate assistants. So if you need 12 sections of 20 per course in the smaller breakout group, then we would offer 24 classes per week, following the Monday through Thursday university schedule, providing 24 classes of 20 students. One classroom is all that is needed to host all sections for both courses. It would be ideal to have one dedicated space so that we could store lab supplies. This could be accomplished with 4 PTIs or a mix of GAs and PTIs for the classroom labs. Also, someone could develop a teaching seminar for graduate assistants to give them some teaching support for the 172 class, as the material presented in 172 should be familiar to all master level students. The university is currently looking at retention, progression, and completion. In my opinion, one way to help a student's progress is to create a motivated student. If you look at the science of motivation from DC and Ryan, it is shown that people are more motivated when they have a sense of competence, autonomy, and relatedness. These components are built into these courses. By providing opportunities to build a sense of competence, students are more motivated as they get into the challenging 300 and 400 level coursework. This structure is designed for enforced but autonomous self-directed learning. Classroom labs will include collaborative data collection and analysis, helping to forge a culture of relatedness and belonging. Foundations in Kinesiology will assist our students in developing foundational knowledge to help them with mastery so they can later in their career be more effective in their higher levels of learning. Kin 172, Introduction to Kinesiology, and Kin 175, the Introduction to Research Methods of Physical Activity and Health, can be developed using the same resources we are currently using to teach Kin 175. These courses can be launched successfully in the spring of 2016. Thank you.